for like the past, I'm going to say 3 days, I've been seeing a lot of people kick and scream about Obama and his relationship with becoming a man and how either good or bad that is. And I haven't seen the clip, but I want to watch it because for some reason this has gotten a lot of people mad because of whatever it is he has said. Breaking. Former President Barack Obama says gay professor shaped him as a young man. The title of this is crazy because me and my dark humor could take that several different ways so fast.
That's one of the things that I think a lot of times boys need is not just exposure to one guy.
Mm-hmm. See, this already sounds bad, but I feel like I know what he's going to try to say.
One dad.
No matter how good the dad
is. He can't be everything.
He can't be everything. And that...
I mean, then that's a poor father. But let's work with that. Your father can't be everything. Okay, cool. Grandfather, if he's still alive. Maybe great-grandfather, if he's still alive. Uncle, depending on how old the older brother could be. It could be your older brother. Like, male family members who are significantly older, they could be that next step. And that would really be the end of the conversation. Maybe it could be like a teacher who motivates you throughout like high school and college. Maybe. But when we're thinking about, okay, dad's not going to be there all the time, the next best step is like male family members, right? That feels like the next logical step. And then when you don't have that option, then you could maybe go towards like people outside the family.
That boy may need somebody to give the boy some perspective on the dad.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
One of the most valuable things I learned as a guy was I had a gay professor in college at a time when openly gay folks still weren't out of line, who became one of my favorite professors and was a great guy and would call me out when I started saying stuff that was ignorant.
That doesn't seem mutually exclusive. And your father could do that. Your brother could do that. Your mother could do that. Your sister could do that. Anyone could do that. If you saying something ignorant, anyone in the room who could peep like the ignorant shit you saying is going to check you. Like, that's not really exclusive to your gay professor. That is more indicative to your family not really teaching you how to be considerate to some people when you step out the house.
Mm-hmm. You need that to show empathy and kindness. And by the way, you need that person in your friend group so that if you then have a boy who's gay or non-binary or what have you, they have somebody that they can go, okay, I'm not alone in this. And
okay, so I feel like the gimmick here is, hey, your dad's not really going to be there every step of the way to teach you something. You need that outside perspective. You need somebody else. If your dad doesn't teach you this thing, hopefully somebody else can teach you something that you would need, maybe even to check the dad. My problem here is like the subtle insinuation that it got to be a gay person. No, it doesn't. As somebody with gay friends, these are the cattiest bitches known to man. And they fuck each other. So it's like, I can't really turn to them about empathy and understanding. That's something you really got to grow up learning. Because if you don't learn that, you're probably going to grow up to be a piece of shit. And I've been seeing all the reactions of people seeing this and how upset they are at Obama for what he said. And I can understand why they're upset.
So I'm pregnant with a boy, my first child, my son, the light of my life. And when I think about what my son is gonna need in order to be great, I don't think, my son is really gonna need a gay man. That's what my son needs, is a gay man to make sure that he's great. It's very important to me that my son has his father first and foremost. It's important to me that my son sees his father and I love and respect one another. Even if we're not romantically involved, love and respect one another as people and as his parents. It's very important to me that my son has Christ in his heart. It's very important to me that my son is literate, that he has the ability to read and write, and verbally communicate. It's very important to me that my son has access to play freely and play outside and run around. It's important to me that my son has access to high quality education. It's important to me that my son sees a reflection of himself around him that is positive, edifying, uplifting. It's important to me that my son has a healthy relationship with food. That's really important to me. It's important to me that my son has family around, people who he can trust, a village of his own. It's important to me that my son has a strong sense of self and the ability to articulate his thoughts and emotions. It's important to me that my son has a passport, a valid passport. I had my first passport at 18 months old. It's important to me that my son has math sense and he works well with numbers. Now, one time have I thought my son needs to have a gay person in his life. Even hearing Barack Obama say it, it doesn't make sense. That's like saying my son needs to have a Mexican person in his life. My son needs to have a Jewish person in his life. No, he needs to have compassion, empathy, and understanding is what he needs to have.
America, Obama done lost his motherfucking mind. I wholeheartedly disagree with you, Mr. President, Mr. Ex-President. I disagree wholeheartedly. I do not need any homosexual people in my life to give me a more empathetic or kind of way of looking at life. I need to better myself, and once I better myself, I will better those around me, because I will treat others how I would want to be treated. I don't give a fuck if you like to go sword fight. I don't give a fuck if you like to put scissors in taco fight. I don't give two flying fucks, to be honest with you. You do you, I'm gonna do me. But saying that you need people who are in that community to be in your group or within your circle in order for you to be more empathetic or have a better understanding of how to treat other human beings is gaslighting, for one. Two, it's misinformation and it's manipulative for those who are simple-minded. Not saying the person who may watch this may be simple-minded, but some motherfuckers are just stupid as shit and just gonna go with whatever the fuck they hear. We're gonna call it spade a spade. You do not need homosexuals in your life in order to be able to treat homosexuals with human decency. That's like saying you need heterosexual people in your life in order to treat heterosexual people correctly. It sounds stupid as fuck. You don't. You just need to learn how to treat humans how you would want to be treated. It don't matter. To be honest with you, I can disagree wholeheartedly with your lifestyle. I can just say, I just disagree with what you do. It's like my auntie. She was a crackhead. I disagreed with her doing crack, but it didn't make her a bad person. She was just a crackhead. I wanted her to not do crack. She continued to do crack. Still was a good person, but it doesn't make me treat crackheads any better or any worse. I just disagree with your lifestyle. I do not need crackheads around me for me to know how to treat crackheads. I'm gonna treat you like a human being regardless, bro. I don't care what you do. Do what you do around the folks you do what you do around. If I don't want that around me, respect my wishes. But that shit just stupid as fuck. That's why a lot of people didn't vote for Michelle, or if she was to run, a lot of people weren't gonna vote for her. Because this narrative you push, bro. You push this gay ass narrative, bro. We tired of that shit. I don't give a fuck. A lot of people feel like this was your agenda from the jump. A lot of people feel like this was your agenda the whole time. I am people. At first, I didn't. But then the more I look into that shit, I'm like, damn, nigga, you pushing a whole lot of bullshit. And it's not the fact that gay people are bad people. It's the fact that y'all was forcing that shit down motherfuckers' throat, bro. Y'all was making it seem like if you disagreed with the LMNOP community, that you was just a bad person, that we were transphobic, homophobic, and all this other shit. Bro, no, I just don't want my kids reading about how to suck dick when they 3 years old. I don't want to hear that stupid ass shit. What the fuck? So, Obama, you done lost your motherfucking mind, bro. You don't need to have gay people within your vicinity or within your group or within your circle in order for you to know how to treat another human being properly. That's just stupid. You don't need gay people around you in order for you to know how to be empathetic, okay? That's not that, bro.
Obama, you could have said black boys just need strong men around. You could have said black boys need tough men around. You could have said black boys just need black men to show them the way. No! You said they need gay men around? Gay men? Okay. So, I don't know what you got going on, but you went left. Far left. Democratic far left. Literally. Then on top of that, it's like, why would you say that? I'm confused. Like, Why? Like, no Diddy, bro. Like, where was the pause at? Yeah, black boys need to be around gay men. Whoa, bro. Pause. No. All right. R.I.P. to Joan Rivers. Maybe you was right. Hey, man. You said this. Why? So the gay agenda, the alphabet community agenda was right? So that was you? Instead of you trying to do black rights, black American rights, FBA rights, we could have had reparations. But you talking about gay men shit. And I have no problem with the alphabet community. Okay.
Because you have a guy who, for some people at a period of time, was great inspiration to a lot of people, now saying something that leads one to think you could only gain empathy from having a certain subject of a group being involved. You can only grow in this level of emotional intellect if you have this specific type of person in your friend group or at your beck and call. And my response to that is no. You just have to have genuine people in your circle. This world is full of pieces of shit, but when you have people in your life that could actually check you and actually teach you some things, because you and I both in this moment don't know everything, and there's always an opportunity for you to learn. And the fact that you could learn it from anywhere and anybody, a valuable lesson, speaks volumes to the human connections and how valuable they are. I'm gonna give you an example. I learned very recently about how to navigate in terms of conversations that are not really going the way that I could hope, and how it's better to truly understand how one in the moment could interpret how my tone could be given off as ignorant or belligerent or a little bit angry. And you know who helped me semi-understand that even tangentially? This person who's not gay. They're a woman. So that's like reverse gay. And I didn't need to have this motherfucker be gay for me to understand that. That's me growing up in life, recognizing that, hey, I'm talking to more people, so I'm going to understand different things in different perspectives. Yes, a gay person could give you a different perspective for you to think about, but it's not mandatory that you have a gay person in your life for that to happen. I don't know what's going on with my dude Obeezy, but it seems like he's having a horrible go of it when trying to speak truth to power to the young men, specifically the young black men, because he completely whiffed on the whole Kamala thing months ago, trying to make it seem like, oh, these black men are the enemy, or they're too ignorant if they don't vote the way that he wants them to, even though they did, and it still didn't net the positive that you wanted. So it seems like you got to go back to the drawing board on your political strategies there, Obama. And now you're saying this, and it's just creating all this random fucking insinuation for no reason. As you navigate this life, and as you leave this video, I want you to know something. You're going to grow up, and you're going to still be learning. Don't buy into that bullshit that once you turn 18, you're a full functioning adult. No, you're nothing more than a grown dumbass navigating this world full of grown dumbasses. And throughout all your mistakes and successes, I hope you learn how to navigate life just a little bit better. Whether if you have a gay friend, whether if you got nothing but straight friends, whether if you got nothing but dudes as friends, whether if you got nothing but women as friends, whether if you got a bunch of trans people sitting in cuck chairs, it don't matter, because you will grow up and you will learn whether you like it or you won't. Subscribe to the channel. I will see you all in the next one, with hopefully no gay man peer pressuring you into being better. Mwah! Goodbye.